Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Hey guys, I'm Tessa Smith with MamasGeeky.com. Thank you all for taking the time today. I was boy band obsessed, probably still am boy band obsessed. So I really related to May in this. But I'd love to know, so during an early press day, Domi and Lindsay described each of your characters. So I'd love to know if that's how you would describe them and if it relates to you. Josh, we can go with you first. She said that Aaron Z is definitely the sporty one. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm athletic. I definitely gravitated more towards music. My siblings are like star athletes. Sister's a level 10 rhythmic gymnast. My brother's running back like forever. Now they want to do what I do, which is music. So I know the language of like sports and like super athletic, but he might got me beat a little bit.
So Topher, they said that Aaron T is the goofy one.
I mean, yeah, might be the goofy one in some of my friend groups. Yeah, I do relate to that. So Aaron T is like the goofy, fast-talking, acrobatic one. And in my own life, I think I am kind of derpy and kind of a klutz. So let's go with that.
At Grayson, they said that your character is K-pop inspired and loves K-pop. So do you love K-pop?
Oh yes, I love K-pop, BTS all day. Also, my character Tae Young, he is known as the one that I feel like is like kind of wholesome and like rehabilitates doves on his like spare time, which I think is like, I don't know, I have such a soft spot for animals. So
awesome. And then Jordan, they said that Robaire would be the one to just leave everybody and go get a solo career like after a year. Is that something you would do?
I'm the kind of person to not necessarily leave everyone for a solo career, but leave everyone to go find a book and a cup of coffee and chill. You know, there's elements of Robaire I think that are kind of that. You know, I think that the first rendering that I saw was of him fully like at a cafe with in France because he could speak French, and I'm like, that's that right there. That's my speed. That's my speed. I'm not the, I like doing the work and then going home.
I love it. So a question for all of you, and we can start with you, Jordan. What about Turning Red made you want to be involved with it?
Oh, yeah, well, Asian representation obviously is like, that just screams, right? That screams. The collaborative efforts with Phineas and Billy, that caught my eye quickly. I think when it was brought to me, it was just like something Pixar, something Phineas, something Billie Eilish, and I said, okay, I would love to. Yeah, so it was just an absolute joy to know that we were all walking into something that was fresh and new in so many aspects, in so many ways, from the sonic quality of the film. When you don't hear Four Town singing, you hear a score that is so dynamic and so Asian inspired and so right for this piece, and everything about it just feels like something that's been missing for a really long time. And so for us to be part of that, it's just the dream.
That's awesome. Grayson, how about you?
I knew way less than what Jordan said when I found out about this project. It was like under a code name, and like all I knew is that they were looking for a boy band sounding people, and I was like, let me submit some NSYNC, let me submit some early Justin Bieber sample, and then 3 months later I got a call saying, hey, Disney's gonna call you this week, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't even know it was Disney. That's like how much I didn't know about anything about it. So I'm just grateful to be here.
How about you, Topher?
I mean, it's amazing because Grayson and I are actually like really best friends like outside this group, and we both got the call on the same day, and it was insane to like freak out and all that stuff. But I love Billie Eilish and I love Phineas's music, such master at their crafts. And when I submitted for this project, I actually did a Billie Eilish cover, not knowing that they wrote the music for this film. And I sent it in. So to find out to do, music that was written by Billie Eilish and Phineas, like dream come true, like insane.
And then Josh, finally, how about you?
Yeah, for me, it was Billy. Like that was enough for me. That's my girl. I've known her for a minute, and we haven't really done anything together. So I was excited at the idea of collaborating and creating and doing something. Um, and I thought that that was really cool and unique to pair that with like something as special as Pixar. So that did it for me.
Yeah. So did you guys get to like meet and actually like record all together and with Billie? You did.
Yeah, we had our own booths. All wait, there's four of us. There's five of us, but it's called Four Town. A little confusing. All five of us had our booths next to each other. Billie was in the booth, like just acknowledging what was going on and like giving like some direction here and there. But yeah, we all met. Well, Grayson and Topher knew each other before, but we met and worked together kind of on the same day.
That's so awesome. Now, I love all the songs, and I'm sure it's really like making you pick your favorite child, but do any of you have like a favorite song that maybe you got stuck in your head?
I think it's split 50-50 for us.
I
I think
think
two of us love one and two of us love, we love all three of them, but two of us have a favorite and two of us have another favorite. And so for me, and Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, it's for us, it's One True Love, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then the better answer is You Know What's Up for me and Grayson. No, but all the songs are like killer. Yeah.
They are. They're so great and they're so catchy. And I watched with my 9 and 10-year-old daughters, and now they're singing all the songs. They're like, "Can we go see Four Town in concert?" I was like, "They're not. No, sorry, you can't. I apologize." Is there any band that you guys had growing up that you were obsessed with that like you would literally do anything to raise the money to go see? Jordan, you can go first.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, genre, boy band, we're talking like boy band specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have killed to have seen NSYNC live. I never got to see them live. Yeah, I didn't like grow up going to concerts. I did not grow up in a musical family. I did not grow up in an artistic family at all. I'm the first person in my entire family on either side to have any creative bone in their body. So like, I didn't grow up going to concerts and going to shows and things until all of a sudden I had a massive interest in all of it when I was 10. And yeah, at that point, NSYNC was very much, yeah, had phased out. Justified, like it was around the time Justified came out, and that was when I was like, what did I miss? Like I knew them growing up and was a fan of them growing up, and like learned the choreography to music videos and things, but I just never got to.
Well, not to make you jealous, but I've seen them like 20 something times. They were my band. So
Now Dave Matthews Band.
Lucky.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
See you there.
Topher, did you have any band that you would have done anything to get to see?
I mean, I actually had a similar story where, I actually grew up a emo screamo kid, so I loved like metal and that kind of stuff. And I begged my mom to take me to this artist named Celldweller. He makes like industrial metal music. And they got my uncle to drive this like mini mom soccer van to LA to go see this like really small metal concert. And I was like this 13-year-old moshing at this concert.
How about you, Grayson?
All right, I grew up as like an emo kid, so there was this band called Daphne Loves Derby that I really loved, and the lead singer was actually Asian. So talking about representation, that's one of the things that like led me to wanting to sing, and I really wanted to see them, but unfortunately my parents wouldn't let me.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. How about you, Josh?
I'm similar to Jordan. I only listened to gospel music until I was about 9. So my dad, like he put me on to like a few amazing vocalists here and there, like Jasmine Sullivan and like Brandy and like just amazing vocalists. But my parents didn't have on like MTV or TRL or even 106 in Park. So I discovered things so late. I think I went to my first concert at like 12. I think Chris Brown was my first concert, but I was so behind on everything, which was, I think, a blessing because I was able to choose what I liked as opposed to kind of just have it always like around me. and make my own choice with like what I connected with musically. But I wasn't in like the concert scene. I didn't have like any idols like growing up besides Disney.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you guys. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.